Jupiter, the king of planets. It's the biggest planet in our solar system, dwarfing all the others. That means it's truly enormous, a giant among giants. Imagine a giant balloon that could fit 1,300 Earths inside. That's Jupiter, a colossal sphere of wonder. It's a gas giant, made mostly of swirling gas and clouds with no solid surface. Jupiter is a colorful world, a canvas of cosmic art. It has bands of red, orange, yellow, and brown, each telling a story of its turbulent atmosphere. These are storms bigger than our entire planet. They rage with incredible power. One storm, called the Great Red Spot, has been raging for hundreds of years, a testament to Jupiter's wild weather. Jupiter is far away from Earth, a distant giant in the night sky. It's much further than Mars, sitting in the outer regions of our solar system. Even though it's so far, we can still see Jupiter in the night sky, a bright beacon among the stars. It looks like a bright star, shining with a steady light, a jewel in the cosmic expanse. But if you look through a telescope, you can see its magnificent colors, and maybe even some of its largest moons like Ganymede and Europa. Jupiter is not only big, but it's also incredibly heavy. It's the largest planet in our solar system, and its mass is more than twice that of all the other planets combined. This means it has a powerful force called gravity. Gravity is what keeps the planets in orbit around the sun, and moons in orbit around planets. Gravity is like an invisible rope, pulling everything towards the planet. The stronger the gravity, the stronger the pull. Jupiter's gravity is so strong that it affects everything around it, like its many moons. These moons are caught in Jupiter's gravitational grip, orbiting the giant planet. If you could stand on Jupiter, which you can't because it's made of gas, you would feel much heavier than you do on Earth. The immense pressure and gravity would be overwhelming. That's because Jupiter's gravity is pulling you down with more force. It's like carrying a heavy backpack all the time. In fact, you would weigh more than twice as much. Imagine stepping on a scale and seeing the number double. This immense gravity makes Jupiter a fascinating place to study. Scientists are eager to learn more about its mysteries and the effects of its powerful gravitational force. Jupiter has a giant family of moons, more than 80 that we know of. These moons come in all shapes and sizes. Some are small and rocky, like potatoes tumbling through space. Others are huge and covered in ice with hidden oceans beneath their frozen surfaces. Each moon has its own story to tell. Some are volcanic, spewing out lava and gas. Others are calm and icy, reflecting sunlight like giant mirrors. Studying these moons helps us understand more about how planets and solar systems form. The 4 largest moons of Jupiter are special. They are not just any moons, they are unique in their own right, and have fascinated astronomers for centuries. They are called the Galilean moons, named after the astronomer Galileo Galilei, who observed them in the 1600s. His discovery was groundbreaking and changed our understanding of the solar system. These moons are Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Each one has its own unique characteristics and mysteries waiting to be explored. Io is a fiery world covered in volcanoes that erupt with fountains of lava. It is the most volcanically active body in our solar system. Europa is a smooth, icy moon that might have a vast ocean of liquid water beneath its surface. This ocean could potentially harbor life, making Europa a prime target for future exploration. Ganymede is the largest moon in our entire solar system, even bigger than the planet Mercury. Its size and magnetic field make it a fascinating object of study. And Callisto is a heavily cratered world, showing signs of countless impacts from asteroids and comets. Its ancient surface provides a window into the early history of our solar system. Section 5: Oceans and Ice Worlds of Possibility. 2 of the Galilean moons, Europa and Ganymede, are particularly interesting to scientists because they might have the right conditions for life. Europa is thought to have a salty ocean beneath its icy shell, which could be home to strange and wonderful creatures. Ganymede, too, might have a subsurface ocean, sandwiched between layers of ice. These moons are like time capsules, potentially holding clues about the early solar system and the possibility of life beyond Earth. Section 6: Unlocking Europa's Secrets. To learn more about Europa, NASA is sending a spacecraft called Europa Clipper. This mission will launch in the next few years and travel millions of miles to Jupiter. Once there, it will orbit Jupiter and make dozens of close flybys of Europa. Europa Clipper will use special instruments to study Europa's icy shell, map its ocean, and search for signs of activity that could indicate life. This mission is one of the most exciting in NASA's history, and it could revolutionize our understanding of the potential for life beyond Earth. Section 7. Guardians of the Rings. Closer to Jupiter than the Galilean moons are the inner moons. These moons are small and faint, like fireflies dancing around a giant lamp. They orbit within a faint ring system that encircles Jupiter. The inner moons act like shepherds, their gravity helping to shape and maintain Jupiter's rings. They are constantly interacting with the dust and particles that make up the rings, creating intricate patterns and structures. Far beyond the Galilean moons lie the outer moons. These are small, icy bodies that orbit Jupiter in strange and tilted paths. They are like distant dancers, moving to a different rhythm than the rest of Jupiter's family. The outer moons are thought to be captured objects, like asteroids or comets that wandered too close to Jupiter and got trapped by its gravity. Studying these distant moons can tell us more about the early solar system and the objects that were flying around billions of years ago. Section 9. To Jupiter and beyond. Jupiter and its moons are a miniature solar system all their own, full of wonder and mystery. From the fiery volcanoes of Io to the possible oceans of Europa, there is so much to explore and discover in this giant planet system. As we continue to explore our solar system and beyond, Jupiter and its moons will remain a source of fascination and inspiration, reminding us of the incredible diversity and beauty of our universe.